So really what we want to do here is first kind of understand really what this is that we're talking about with pitch recognition. It's not necessarily that well defined, and it's not the same thing as plate discipline. A really good explanation is provided here by Carlos Pena on Major League Baseball Network.
Look, there's two variables, all right? We're connecting dots here, right? We gather information on the first 10 feet after the pitcher releases the baseball, and then we connect dots. We say, okay, this pitch is going to be somewhere around here at this time, right? Based on the information I gather in the first 10 feet.
What I really like about what Carlos is saying there is that he's not talking about balls and strikes, walk to strikeout ratio, on base percentage, or anything like that. He's talking about connecting the dots. What do we see out of hand and at the plate, having an early enough understanding that it lets us deal with some of these things. You know, we've got our eyes are really good at telling us what this ball coming in is doing. You've got thousands of plate appearances and pitches, and your eyes know that. But you know, sometimes we've got the strike to ball movers out there, and occasionally the ball to strike. So that's what we're trying to work on. And what we're focusing here is on just zone one, all right? Not the whole thing, just zone one. I'm not here to tell you anything about hitting. We are dealing with what can you pick up from that release of the ball by the pitcher, the immediate the window that comes out of, exertion on the pitcher's face. It's all kinds of things that your brain picks up. You don't even have to be conscious of them. Some guys like to look at the ball cap and into the window to see that release. That certainly is where this pitcher who no-hit the Yankees a couple of years ago. Basically, he's going to throw his fastball through that windows and come out at your waist, throw the split out of that same window, come out at your ankles, make you look like a fool. So, this is what we do then with our app. This is on iPad. If you have access to an iPad and use this as an iPad, that's by far the best platform to use it on. We'll have you do the test and some other things on computer, but iPad's where it's really great. It works on iPhone, very handy, very portable, but iPad's really where you're gonna work on that. So what we have in there is we've got these different pictures, and you click right on their face, and then that gives you these drills. And you're seeing right now a basic drill, which means you see about a third of the ball flight, and then you have to guess what the pitch is from that third of ball flight. Now that was a replay. On the replay, you're going to see the full wide view, so you see it all the way in. That's where you're connecting the dots. Okay, so you're making your guess on the pitch type and whether it's a ball or a strike every time out of hand. And if you miss one, if you're fooled or you just want to see the pitch, you get that replay. Wherever you see the replay, now you're gonna see that full wide view. You're gonna see the pitch all the way in. Right, so there's that wicked cutter, slide, or something back foot. You didn't really want to have any action with that, as opposed to being able to differentiate that from the slider and seeing that early enough to be able to do something with that information.